Hi guys, welcome to the channel. General love reading for my friends Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for November 2021. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you resonate, let us know, like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the support. So guys, we are going for a Celtic Cross. Let's see what we can get for you. Twin flames. Yin and Yang, Zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. The runner, runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Bottom of the deck. Engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Well, three interesting energies. Let's see what the tarot has to say about them. And we are ready, guys. So, current situation, Four of Swords. The challenge, Hermit Major Arcana. Crowning energy, Ten of Wands. Core of the situation, King of Cups. Past energies, Two of Cups. Future energies, King of Swords. Approach to the situation, Queen of Swords. Energies around you, Ace of Swords. Hopes and fears, the Devil, possible outcome, Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is an energy that can be about a mindset, laser focused, a lot of effort, dedication, determination. There is a knowing. This man knows what it takes to bring to life the Pentacles that can be the source for his satisfaction, fulfillment and success. This can even be an energy that is about the willingness to work for a connection. There was love involved, but considering the oracle cards, it is possible, guys, that this reading is about a connection where one of the two persons is a little bit elusive when it comes to commitment, like let's put a ring on it. Engagement, partnership, commitment, the big step in order to move towards, let's say, marriage. The connection can be extremely powerful considering the Twin Flames oracle card. The Devil in the hopes and fears can be about a stage in the development of the connection that can bring more struggles than pleasures. Because if a person is avoiding, for example, the topic of let's get married or let's bring an engagement ring to the table, this can become a source of struggles for the other person. And right now, going with the Four of Swords and the Hermit, silence and introspection are factors that can play a role. It is possible that an introspection is something that can bring two persons to figure things out, but this may take a little bit of time. What can be encouraging is that the Hermit can unlock secrets about the journey by paying attention to every little detail. And the Ten of Wands can be about the closing of a stage of the connection that was extremely overwhelming and challenging. The man in the Ten of Wands is approaching the moment of relief. It is a matter of sharing feelings, emotions, and love, guys, because we have the Two of Cups in the past, so how the connection started, basically. The King of Cups is what the person that can be influenced by the runner needs to do. They need to bring feelings and emotions to the surface. And this can happen within a conversation, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, energies basically between some of you and some of your persons, in order to understand that there can be a healthy development for the connection. But we need to be mature about the situation. We cannot avoid topics or conversations forever, you know? Let's find out more, guys, about these energies. Four of Swords, an introspection, a quiet moment. Let me think, or we need to think things straight. Two of Wands, there is a big decision coming up. Soulful decision for me. The man is holding the word, as I usually say, is life, or an energy about life cycles and life chapters. In this case, it is a decision that is about the life of two persons. And no wonder that it can make the difference about what comes next. But it is a decision that comes from within, especially for the person that may be afraid of commitment or marriages. So let's see the Hermit. In the challenge we got a jumper that wanted to come out, and this one. We get the Knight of Wands, and the jumper, Judgment, Divine Truth, big revelation. I know that sometimes the Judgment can be about a second chance. It is not a feeling considering the scenario, simply because the Hermit, as we were sharing, can dive deeper into an introspection, and what he can find is a divine truth, the Judgment, in order to embrace a major decision, major call. The Knight of Wands, guys, the Knight of Wands can be a factor within the connection. Sometimes the Knight can pay the price to be associated to a player. It is not a feeling, but the Knight of Wands can be a little bit inconsistent sometimes, and he can focus on the things that can ignite a spark in his heart, but maybe he can forget about other aspects. And this comes down once again to the Eight of Pentacles. In order for a connection to be built in a successful way, the aspects that we need to take into consideration are several, and we cannot overlook any of them. It's some type of an alchemy that needs to happen. And so the moment of truth is coming, especially for the person that can be more hot and cold when it comes to the big conversation. Let's see the Ten of Wands. Two cards. The Tower, which can be the crumbling down of a connection, we can agree, but in this case, Ace of Wands, brand new cycle. In this case, it's more something that pertains to a situation that was not positive, meaning a circumstance within the connection. If we keep avoiding a conversation, this becomes a problem. But if we realize that there is the necessity to address a very important topic, the Tower can be a surprise, the Tower can be a revelation, the Tower can be a haha moment, and for me, it can also be the path to the star. Because by powering through a challenging situation, we have the opportunity to move towards a more positive scenario, basically. And the Ace of Wands is a spark of passion. It can be about an exciting opportunity. Page of Pentacles for the King of Cups. The Page of Pentacles can be sometimes an apology, and we can agree with the concept, but because the core of the situation is about emotional maturity, the person that was avoiding the topic that is about the opportunity to move the connection to a higher level, they need to level up when it comes to emotional maturity. They can say what they have to say in a simple way. It can work, but we need to open our heart. Otherwise we are still stuck. Let's see the Two of Cups, guys. Past energies, sincere intentions, feelings and emotions, the chance to grow together with a special person. For me, soulmate energy, we can agree. Two cards. Eight of Pentacles, recurrent energy, building a partnership. Nine of Wands, wounded warrior, someone that has gone through challenges, but at the same time someone that has learned quite a lot about himself and about the journey. It seems that thanks to the time factor that was involved in the connection, at some point some of you may have felt a little bit disappointed by the fact that we were avoiding, and maybe we still are avoiding, the big talk. And this can become a source of doubts and questions. For example, why don't you want to get married? And maybe the other person is elusive. Let's see the King of Swords. Nine of Swords. So, if you resonate on an energy level with the Queen of Swords, that is in the approach to the situation, for some of you, your partner can struggle with the King of Swords and Nine of Swords combination. They have the potential to level up, but they are truly struggling and wrestling with their mind. The Nine of Swords is a self-inflicted energy. Questions, doubts, anxiety, sleepless nights, monkey mind, oh my goodness, what will happen? Maybe they are afraid of the big step. But they need to shift a perspective. They need to achieve clarity. It is not anymore a matter of passion and desire. We need more. We need to address long-term goals, for example. And King of Swords, Queen of Swords can do that, but it means that two persons are willing to embrace a big conversation at the 100%. We cannot avoid the topics that can make us uncomfortable. Let's see the point of view of the Queen of Swords approach to the situation. Two cards for the Queen. Six of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Well, there is a lot of love coming from you guys in favor of this person, and that's why some of you may feel a little bit neglected when it comes to the opportunity to think about a big step forward for the connection, like an engagement ring type of energy, allow me to say. The Six of Pentacles is an energy that needs to be manifested in the proper way, otherwise we can run the risk to face the woman up, woman down dynamic. It is also fair to say that if you realize that your partner is struggling a little bit with the conversations about commitment, engagement, marriage, and so forth, maybe it would be wise, considering the hermit, to change a little bit the approach when it comes to these topics. Because if they run away from the conversations because they have fear or some fears, maybe we need to approach the topic from a different road. What do you think about this opportunity? What's your point of view on this one? We need to engage them from a different standpoint. Otherwise, we are stuck in a cycle, basically. And if they refuse to seek clarity, it's a disappointment. Let's see the Ace of Swords in the energies around you guys, because this talk, this conversation is going to happen. Let's see what the Ace of Swords, truth and clarity, can bring to the table. Because you can match on an energy level two brilliant minds, and that's why the conversation cannot be avoided. King of Wands, another matching energy. The passion can be real, guys, between the two of you. No wonder, considering the Twin Flames Oracle card and the Devil in the hopes and fears, because the Devil can even be a soul-to-soul connection, a soul bond, something meaningful on a soul level, soul contract also. I will just say that your partner, if you resonate, have to level up. They need to step up big time. Channeling King of Swords, King of Wands. Clear mind, clear actions, bravery. If a connection is important, and it seems to be, we need to honor the connection by taking the necessary steps to bring it forward. It doesn't mean that we need to rush the process. We can take the time that is due, but avoiding a conversation is not a solution to the problem that can be behind the conversation, basically. Let's see the Devil, guys. Hopes and fears. It's more of a fear to remain stuck in a cycle that is not moving forward, basically, because the Devil for me is a cycle. It is about excesses. Maybe the connection is extremely passionate. There is a lot of desire. We are good together, and maybe a partner can say, look, but we are good. Why should we change the mechanism of the connection? But you know, these conversations should be addressed anyway, because they are part of the adventure. They are part of the adventure of the partnership. Two cards. Four of Pentacles, closed off, protection, even a little bit of stubbornness. Knight of Swords. A touch of discussions and petty fights, maybe, because this is an energy that can be a little bit harsh. Energy of communication. It would be wise, once again, to avoid arguments and discussions. We need to change the way that can be about the starting point of these conversations. Otherwise, the other person can close for protection, and some of you cannot find the answers that you are looking for. Let's see the Queen of Wands, guys. Possible outcome. 3 more cards for the Queen. Well, 5 of Swords, which is an ego-driven energy. It's here, listening to ego, plain and simple. Someone that wants to have the last word. Someone that can decide to avoid a conversation or a topic. 9 of Pentacles. So this energy now becomes meaningful, and the other person should be careful. Six of Swords, moving forward, leaving behind rough waters. There can be a progression from the 5 to the 6 of Swords that is about a quiet and precise exchange in order for the connection to realize that, for the two persons to realize that the connection can move forward. The factor that can play in your favor, guys, but also in favor of your person, is that the healthy self-confidence that we can associate to the Nine of Pentacles lady and to the Queen of Wands is what can help with the realization that we can be fair companions for each other. This is the point. And that's why the connection can move forward. If this is not possible for whatever reason, the Three of Swords, bottom of the deck, may pop up. And if that's the case, the Tower can take a whole different meaning, because it means that someone is running away from a commitment, even if the connection is extremely important. That's why the Two of Wands at this point, it's a big crossroads. So there is potential, if you ask me, but we cannot do the work for others, and this is a main factor, because there is a final call for the person that can be focused more on the passionate side of the connection, but if they refuse for whatever reason to level up, this can become a missed chance, even if there is a lot of potential in favor of it. And so, let's see, guys. I hope that I made myself clear and this was helpful somehow, some way. I'll continue on Vimeo. I'll see you there if you want to join me. The link is below. If you resonate, let us know. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I wish you all the best. Take very good care of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.